So your wife went to spirit before you. Is that why you felt lonely?
Yeah.
And abandoned? And is that the kind of feelings that you're putting on my client? The feeling of loneliness and abandonment?
Yeah.
Well, that's not particularly good, is it? And your wife is waiting for you and he's waiting to get a life. So do you think it's about time that we decided to move and go to your wife?
Okay.
So let me put my hand on your heart area now. And as I connect with you, go inside there and start bringing in all those memories that you've put inside his heart here. Because it's time for him to live and love. And he doesn't need your feelings of abandonment. And as I continue to talk, go in and begin to start pulling the roots out of all your memories. We've taken your luggage home today. And as I talk, just pull them up, 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 up into my hand. And have I got your memory now? Are you ready to leave?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to offer that up. And what I want to do now is I want to lay my hand here and I want you to imagine that I'm pouring in the colour blue, a beautiful aquamarine, wonderful tropical sea, and just feel that energy of the ocean filling that heart area. See how it's softening all those muscles, soaking in, going deep, 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 soaking in, plumping up that heart muscle, totally rejuvenating it. And the more you need, the more you shall have. Just allow it to keep going in and in and in. And I'm going to tap on the forehead and keep that in. So I want to just check that body and tell me, is there anywhere else that we can work on that body? Or is that enough for today?
That's enough.
It's enough. I wanted to ask though, about all this self-sabotaging. So what's been going on there then?
Not good enough.
Not good enough? Who told him he wasn't good enough?
So,
Himself? How old was he when he told himself that he wasn't good enough?
12.
12? So what was happening to him when he was 12 years old? Just go back to that time. Just follow that timeline down, down, down. So what was happening when he was 12 years old?
It's isolated.
Isolated. What was he isolated from? Or did he just feel isolated?
Feel isolated.
He felt isolated. Mm-hmm. So what was happening in his life at 12 years old? Where was he living? This 12-year-old child that you see there, I want you to connect with how he's feeling. So describe to me all the emotions that he felt as a 12-year-old child.
Happy, sad, alone,
Happy, sad and alone.
free.
Uh-huh. So he sounds pretty confused, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. I want you to imagine now that you, as the adult, can go to that child. So see yourself now just getting closer and closer to that child. And I want you to put your arms around this child. because you actually survived all those emotions, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what do you want to say to this child then that's hurting inside?
Cheer up.
Cheer up?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it can get better.
It can get better?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Believe.
Believe. Mhm. And is that a message for yourself as well, to believe?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about this feeling of disloyalty that he has? Describe to me, where's that coming from?
Friend. Family.
Friends and family? So, these friends and family, was that actually a lesson that he was learning, or was it something else?
Mm. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. And I want to ask a few more questions. I want to ask that he's done some pretty destructive things to himself. Why did he choose that path? What was going on?
It's free.
To be free? And did that path make him free?
Not long.
Not for long, yeah. And I want you to check his body and tell me, has it affected him in any way? Just check his mind and his heart. Is he okay?
I think so.
Yeah,